At least 50 are dead and 150 injured after Israeli missiles hit Jabalia refugee camp in Palestine. Although they initially were silent on the incident, the IDF has claimed responsibility for this massacre. The IDF claims they were targeting a Hamas official who was hiding in the refugee camp, and a spokesman for the IDF went on Wolf Blitzer and faced a line of questioning that was a lot tougher than I think he expected it to be. Take a look.
A Hamas commander was there amidst all those Palestinian refugees who are in that Jabalia refugee camp. Israel still went ahead and dropped a bomb there, attempting to kill this Hamas commander, knowing that a lot of innocent civilians, men, women, and children, presumably would be killed. Is that what I'm hearing?
That's not what you're hearing, Wolf. We're focused on this commander, again, who you'll get more data who this man was. Killed many, many Israelis. We're doing everything we can. It's a very complicated battle space. There could be infrastructure there. There could be tunnels there. We're still looking into it, and we'll give you more data as the hour moves ahead.
I'm Rayy Vana, and welcome back to Rebel HQ. There could be tunnels there. There could be infrastructure there. But what the IDF knew was there was innocent civilians. They knew with 100% certainty that there were innocent civilians in the Jabalia refugee camp, and they did not care. He said they're doing everything they can to protect civilian life, except for not dropping a ton of missiles into a dense civilian populated refugee camp. Knowingly killing dozens of civilians in this refugee camp is the exact opposite of doing everything you can do to protect civilian life. And to his credit, even Wolf Blitzer, who used to run an AIPAC newsletter, who could never be accused of not supporting the state of Israel, isn't buying this argument.
But you know that there are a lot of refugees, a lot of innocent civilians, men, women, and children in that refugee camp as well, right?
This is the tragedy of war, Wolf. I mean, as you know, we've been saying for days, move south. Civilians that are not involved with Hamas, please move south.
I'm just trying to get a little bit more information. You knew there were civilians there. You knew there were refugees, all sorts of refugees, but you decided to still drop a bomb on that refugee camp, attempting to kill the Hamas commander. By the way, was he killed?
I can't confirm yet. There'll be more updated.
So many things to break down in that clip, but let's start with him saying that it's the cost of war. These civilians didn't declare war on Israel. These civilians did not participate in the October 7th terrorist attack on Israel. These civilians live in an open-air prison in Gaza. These civilians are not Hamas. These civilians are not targets. They are not incidental to war. It is a war crime to knowingly target civilians, which Israel did. This is not the cost of war. This is the cost of the United States never holding its allies accountable for the atrocious actions they commit. This is the cost of having a right-wing fascistic government in control in Israel. This is the cost of the entire Western world cheerleading Israel on in its genocidal acts against the Palestinian population of Gaza and the West Bank. Now is the time to call your senators, call your congresspeople, and demand a ceasefire, because history will not look back favorably upon you if you sat idly by while the Palestinian people were being exterminated in Gaza.